we're often patrons of Rock the Bells, whether we're on the bill or not, or whether it be paid dues or smoke out. Like, we go to these events anyway. This is something I'd be stoked about and all freaking out about if we wasn't even on the bill.
I think it's going to be one of the best Rock the Bells, you know. All the albums that everyone's going to perform is a classic album.
Skip mark the street, hot skip the beat. Kid, I overcooked that beat. Get no sleep, only rest is in between the blink. My life story was written in blood, permanent ink. Killer instinct, R.I.P. Gotta think like that, cause forever I'll be needing them. Plan flawless, mistakes never beating them. Come love me, some angry bitches in the head beating them. Niggas wanna ride by my crib all slow. That clap, motherfucker, want a real rap show. Let's go. In the Mac, what? In my cash, what? And in the blink, watch how quick, like fast. You was wrong, motherfucker. Who would they ever learn? Keep playing with that fire.
We've never rocked our whole record, ever. You know, like we were talking about before, there's songs we've never rocked in shows before because they're just album-type records.
It never, ever crossed our mind, you know what I'm saying? We excited to do it, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a challenge. It's not going to be easy because there's stuff on there that we never, ever performed before.
It's definitely something that we talked about to do it in this venue, you know what I mean? And this platform is really what's going to be crazy. You know, given the fact that we go to the show and go and hang out and watch. In my opinion, it's the premier hip-hop festival that's out there. You know what I mean? There's other things that come through, but really it's, you know, you have to go to this. I watched Snoop Dogg last year. He pulling joints out like you never hear him perform. You know, to sit there and watch these artists that are so talented and mean so much to hip-hop and give them a platform actually to show how cutting edge and how avant-garde and what they did, how they propelled hip-hop to a whole nother level. And it just crosses a whole time span of a generation. And so we talking about how hip-hop is truly standing on the shoulders of black music and really pushing forward, you know, a positive vibe. You know, they always try to say, oh, hip-hop is negative, it brings violence, it's about misogyny and this, that, and the third, when really at the core of it, it's about positivity and unity. And so you can see that the records that's going to be there, that the generation in the community that loves those records, they don't promote that. They don't promote just pure violence, pure ignorance. You know what I mean? It's like thinking people's music. It's intelligent music. And so for us to be a part of it and just to see what it truly is, what Rock the Bells really means, I mean, it's hard to describe it in just, you know, a brief interview, but it really is the premier hip hop show going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the one.
Through the lights, cameras, and action, begins and close. I unfold the scrolls, stampede the globe. When I'm deceased, the beast arise like G's to conquer peace. I roll in the streets, live on the run. Police paying me to give him my gun. Trick my wisdom with the system that imprisoned my son. Smoke a gold leaf, a whole leaf. Nonchalantly, it's raunchy.
The importance of these albums is to really go back and show how serious artists took these albums. You know what I mean? They didn't all do it for money, you know, they really loved what they did.
You can't go back and tell somebody that they have to like something because you felt it as classic. The reason music is crazy and classic is because it takes you back to a time in your life, or it's like smelling something or seeing something, or deja vu or whatever. Like, yo, I love this album because at this time I was just getting laid for the first time, or this is the first time I smoked weed and that was on. I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life.
As a fan, you get to relive that because you have never seen these artists play these albums, and you know, maybe this was the album that you were introduced to this artist through. Some people were living their lives a certain way through these albums, you know, and they feel a certain connection with them, you know what I mean? So it's important to give people that vibe, but also, you know, they're passing it on to maybe their kids or little brothers or sisters or nephews and nieces that they might be bringing to Rock the Bells, to introduce them to this now, you know, old school hip hop. All this stuff shaped what's going on right now. So, you know, it's important for people to see the history of that, and these albums were a part of that.